What's going on, guys? Up here we have Great Mist up against AJ Guy. Great fight in the lightweight division. AJ Guy picking Edson Barboza. Great Mist. Eddie Alvarez.
Ooh.
Starting off real quick.
Yeah, oh, immediately. Big takedown.
Voice you hear there. Cold-blooded. Welcome back, brother. Good to have you here.
What's going on, bro? Good to be here.
Alright, Great Mist working that ground and pound. A little bit of background insight. I know that these guys have fought a couple of times. Great Mist has been getting the better of AJ recently, but he's made some adaptations and started using Edson Barboza, so we're going to have to see what he's going to be able to do with his striking. I know that AJ's where he's kind of strongest.
Yeah, Barboza's kind of hard to really work with on the ground. I'm actually surprised to see that he's keeping it there.
I know he's pretty confident, but it may end up being a bit of a problem for him stamina-wise. His, I believe his grapple stamina is fairly low, Edson Barboza's. Nice little feint off there.
This is not the fight I expected. This turned into a wrestling match. Not bad.
Yeah, Great Mist is got some real like strong wrestling skills. He's really laying in that ground and pound now. Nice work to regain that full guard.
Wow, good work by AJ.
Yeah, he's definitely an all-rounded talent. I think that he's going to have problems separating though. See if he can get to that half guard. Oh, nope. Back to full guard.
It's going to be hard to maintain Barboza's stamina wrestling like this. His grapple stamina isn't the greatest at all.
Posh is up. Does he manage to separate, or is he just going to content to rain down some ground pound? Alright, good stuff. Now we see what he's able to do. Nice little feint off there.
Good feint.
Clean. One of the things with AJ, when he uses characters like Zabitis, he does like to spin a little bit. I've seen him use his Edson Barboza once or twice, and he seems to have reined that right in. Nice, clean, technical striking a lot of the time. And there, the spin gets him taken down. Yeah, big takedown.
Yeah, his timing on that is really good. It's the second time doing that.
Anytime you block I believe it's a head kick or a body kick, you get an increased grapple advantage for the takedown.
It's good to know. I always wait for like the missed kick opportunity.
Yes.
I didn't know off a block it worked as well.
I know it works off a head block. This is going to be pretty deep. His stamina's fairly low. He sinks it in.
That's tight. That's very tight.
Oh, he does escape.
Oh, good stuff, good stuff.
That's very close.
Curious, did he get up or did he keep it there?
7 seconds to go.
Get some control time for the last 10 seconds of the round.
Yeah.
Right. Good job.
All right, interesting.
I'm
Great
not
Mist.
sure how to score that.
Great Mist getting a little bit of extra top control, but I think that the significant strikes, looking at those stats real quick, I think they went in the favor of Barboza, so you never really know how the judge is going to score it.
And then you got the 2 takedowns for Alvarez. Just never know.
Yeah, exactly right.
Good body work.
Both guys talking about controlled aggression before this fight.
Good hook into leg kick. Oh, good leg kick.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Got shots in the body. Good uppercut. Oh man.
Finding those single shots over and over.
Yeah, Alvarez is gonna lead with that rear upper quite a bit.
Great Mist starting to feel a little bit more confident now.
Yeah, he's starting to let his hands go. There it is again, leading with the rear upper. That's gonna be his money punch.
Yeah, that slip, he's landed that twice now. See if Barboza can make the adjustment.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
That was a huge head kick.
God.
Oh,
He leaned right into it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
in the blink of an eye.
And what a quick way to finish that.
Fantastic.
No judges needed.
No.
Wow.
Great work by Great Mist. That's a strong start to 2020.
Yeah, real good work right there. That was a good fight. Really good fight.
Hell yeah. And here we go. Stepwise Bird up against Catfish Billy. Battle against Bird v Fish. See who's going to come out on top. With me we've got Kryptonite King, Dale Denton. How's it going, lads?
Oh, good, mate. I'm good.
Good shit, good shit. Dooho Choi now up against Cub Swanson. Obviously Cub being one of my favourite picks, but these guys given it one hell of a war when they met in the UFC, so I'm sure we're going to see exactly the same tonight. Both guys real game.
Yeah, it was one of the matches of the year, if I'm right.
Oh, definitely. Crazy fight.
I can't
Stepwise.
wait for Superboy to come back to the UFC. There's some other them fights in.
100% after that big layoff.
Billy really throwing those jabs out.
Taking a little minute. In the game, you've got to try and utilize Dooho's lightning fast hands. Those hooks come out so fast, you can get dropped in an instant. With Cub, I'm going to pass it over to you, Looney, as you said. He's one of your picks.
Honestly, I'm really liking the way that Catfish is using Cub so far. He's happy to plant on a lot of his shots, and he just looks very confident in his striking. He doesn't look... And one of the key things with somebody like Cub is being confident and getting creative with the strikes. He's got so many combinations that you can catch people with virtually anything. Stepwise is no slouch though, so you can't get too loose, otherwise you might eat one of his legendary flying knees.
Yeah.
Adding to that, to say Catfish hasn't. Catfish missing very little strike.
Yeah, it seems to have found his range early. Does whiff a few as we say that though. Commentary curse, of course.
Had that block right there.
Stepwise right now doing a good job at exchanging any time that Swanson throws a kick. As soon as he throws that kick, he's throwing out a couple of hooks and making him eat a couple for his troubles.
Oh, there's never two.
Nice slip.
Back and forth.
For the most part, very, very clean striking.
Good drop. Big drop there. Yep. Oh, Catfish digging.
Oh, that is a huge rock, as you mentioned there. Great knockdown by Step. He steps off. Catfish though, straight back at him. Not taking any time to rest.
The only criticism I'm going to have a Step at the minute.
Right now, back and forth.
Yeah, the Step's getting backed up a lot, and I think it's going to hurt him in the long run.
It definitely can. He's doing well on the stamina though. He's going to have to start to try and pull away with that a little bit. As I say that, he's digging to the body with a nice little kick there.
Yep.
Does eat one straight back though.
Oh, and he dropped again. Club dropped again. Step being very, very patient. One, two there.
Oh, and he does catch him with a nice rock. Picking his shots very nicely.
Yeah, both men they might look like they're going wild sometimes, but they're both been very, very efficient.
Yeah, and that's sometimes what happens when you plant your strikes and you're looking to catch somebody with a clean combination. Sometimes you can get caught whiffing if the opponent steps off, which both guys here picking their opportunities pretty well. So nice uppercuts to the body, great work by Step.
And Catfish has just switched his stance.
Missing that much. Not missing at all. Like he's hitting that block. That's gonna drain the block out, and that's gonna make a big difference.
Catfish has been pumping this jab out all fight, and it's really, really nice to see. One of the more underutilized strikes in the game. Does switch stance now as well.
Yep, we'd say switch stance a lot. Keep switching back and forth.
No, it's a great call, and honestly, it's one of the best things you can do with Cub. It changes momentum of the fight, changes the strikes that are really going to be available to you depending on your opponent's strike.
And they're both digging in now. Both digging in.
Great work.
Nice spinning elbow there. Catches him pretty clean. 30 seconds to go in this first round. Oh, and he catches him again. I'd be very interested to see the stats if it makes it out this first round. I'd be very interested to see the stats.
Stepwise just seems to be catching him in between strikes. That's how he's getting the Ramos.
Oh, yeah, it's on those kicks. I think as we mentioned earlier, when Cub's throwing those kicks, and they're very, very useful. Those kicks from Cub. Step's doing a good job at exchanging on them.
Yep, he's catching with them lightning hooks, like I was saying before. See if Catfish going to make any adjustments here.
Going into the second round. The real cost printed on. Oh, is that a new logo I see on the octagon there?
It's just something they do for Ultimate Team. They did it last year. It's pretty trash, I'm not going to lie.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. First time I'm noticing that, to be honest with you.
I mean, this is a side note. If on the main page you see the win, it says get 500 extra coins even if you don't play Ultimate Team. Watch that. It's a McGregor Cerrone promo. Really good.
Nice. I'll have to give it a check. I hadn't seen that.
Yep. Only about 30 seconds, but you know, it's decent.
Oh yeah. So Catfish staying very composed, even though he's been rocked a number of times. He's staying composed, and you know, it's nice to see.
And he's still pumping that jab.
Yeah, I mean,
every time I fought him, he seemed to go like 1-2, 1-2. Then he goes 1-2 high kick. I don't know if he's going to try and lure him into that kind of thing.
So, I mean, you'd think that he's had the same game plan throughout this, and you know, some people may get put off from that game plan if they've been caught once or twice rocked. He isn't getting, you know, scared of that though. He's still keeping to what he knows, and to be honest with you, I think it's in this rare instance, I think it's probably the best choice. What he's doing isn't bad. He's just got to be a little bit careful of those kicks. Look, potentially.
The more he stays into it, the more he's be able to open up opportunities.
That hand speed from Choi is lightning fast though.
The opportunities to come up.
Bit of a wayward kick there.
Oh, and they're both like they're both going 1-2, then 1-2. Both seem to be taking in turns to attack. I think one of them needs to take the initiative, try and push forward a little bit.
It is a bit of a chess battle here. Obviously, a bit of a cliche to say that, but it really is. Both guys, honestly, I think they're choosing the shots very well. I think going at this rate, we're going to see a finish. Pretty sure of that. It's just both guys kind of want to really set it up by the looks of things. They have multiple tools in their bag, slowly showing them to each other as this fight goes on.
You can see Catfish is switching stance again. Now he's in the southpaw again.
So
Incredibly defensive fight.
So this stance right here, this is his boxing stance. This is where he wants to be throwing a lot of hands for Cub Swanson. Switching back to this one, personally, I do like to kick from this one. But once again, Step has been capitalising on that throughout this fight.
Been catching him in between them kicks, like you said earlier.
The defense has been amazing.
I don't know if Catfish is aware of the depths of Cub Swanson's combinations, but he has some sneaky things. Overhand body hook into head kicks and stuff like that. Good little block breaking combinations. Changes levels. Look to see if he can pull any of those out the bag as this fight goes on.
Yep. I think it's one of those. You're gonna have to play around with Cub a lot to figure a lot of those combos out. You know, you're waiting to practice quite a lot and found those combos.
Yeah, it's a big tip is to go into the practice mode and have a look at the actual combos available for the characters you like to play. You'll find a few that will be surprising to you, that you like and will be able to implement nice and cleanly into your game. Oh, flying the attempt there for Swanson. Hits the block, not able to get the connection he was looking for.
And pumping that jab. He just keeps pumping that jab every time Step comes forward.
You're right. It's been a staple of his game plan. And it's honestly been his best strike. The jab in this fight has been his best strike. Stepwise has done a great job. Sorry, what were you saying there, Deb?
The block of Choi is definitely a lot more worn out than.
Yeah, I can see exactly what you mean. Even a jab is taking a good little chunk out of Choi's block there. With that being said, though, the stamina, there was a little bit of a stamina advantage up until recently, but Catfish seems to have caught him with a few strikes to even that back out. Nice little duck. 20 seconds to go in the first round. Oh, and he eats a huge head kick.
Oh, wow. Big drop.
Oh, and again.
Oh, another big one.
Excellent work. Nice clean hands. I mean, look, honestly, these guys are very, very closely matched. Right now, Step is making those slight extra adjustments to capitalize on some of the striking openings that are there for him, but very, very close.
You've got to say Step's going to be up 2-0 due to them drops. It's got to be.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I think he stole the rounds. I mean, outside of those rocks, it was very, very competitive. But those rocks at the end of each round, because it's pretty much at the end of each round as well, been absolutely huge for Step. He's got one round left to go. Going to have to see if he's going to try and coast this or try and push for that finish. Knowing Step, he's probably going to go for the finish. And obviously, Catfish game as ever.
That he's been doing so well.
Catfish is going to have to do something different here. He's going to have to try and change it up a little bit.
Sorry to break the fourth wall for a moment. Is the stream having some issues for you from Birdcage?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
I need to refresh that then. Oh.
Catfish something big right now. Catfish something big.
Yeah, he's starting to pressure forward though a lot more.
Alright, fourth wall is broken, but we are back. Hopefully we are back up in sync now as well. 3 minutes 50 on my clock. Lovely knockdown there from Catfish. Wow.
Nice knockdown.
Yep, Catfish. Nice knockdown. Needs to follow back up. Let him get back up. Try and get some of those knockdowns down from the previous rounds.
Can he rally up? Can he close the show? Like you say, possibly 2 in the hole right here.
He's going to have to. He's got to pull something out deep right here.
He's trying. He's going for it. He's trying to get through that blocker Step.
Still sticking with that jab.
Step got the stamina to play with.
I mean, at this point, you could like even blow a little bit of stamina win the last round. Last 3 minutes, you just need to go for it. I think if you're Catfish.
Yeah, I'm agreed.
He has to win this fight. Go to judge. The judges won't give him he's got to whip his own.
I mean, at this point, he has it already there with the jab. All he needs is to throw those extra 2s and 3s on the end of them. Try and start getting through that block. He seems to be trying it. Stepwise using good footwork there to evade a lot of the trappings of Catfish trying to cut him off. Good slip there from Step.
Oh, went for the flying knee, totally missed. Step's been countering really well. Really, really well. That's why he's been catching Catfish on the counter.
Yeah, he's committed to that back foot approach, and it's really worked out for him. Planting, and honestly, the biggest adjustment in this fight, and the reason that he's got the rocks, is that Step seems to have learnt how to really sit down on his strikes. He plants
Yeah,
them.
he's giving him. Yeah, he's giving him extra speed, extra power.
Exactly right.
Big body shots land.
Oh.
Step knows he's a minute 15 away from potentially walking away with the judge's nod at worst. Catfish really trying to make something happen though.
Because this Catfish is going to try and go for something big. Try and catch Step.
Right now it looks like he's just trying to get him to open up with something in order to catch him with a counter.
Ooh, those body shots are funny.
45 on the clock. It's now or never. Catfish needs something big. Step.
Another body kick.
He's trying everything he can, throwing combinations, emptying his gas tank in every burst that he can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it's just Step's defense has been on point.
Yeah, making very little mistakes. Oh, both guys caught each other. 10 seconds left.
Let's do it. Oh, Step goes for the flying knee.
I said legendary flying knee and the takedown to close at third.
Oh, nice.
Nice little lace in the cake.
Now you've got to think that with those rocks, with those stuns, that is going to be Stepwise's nod. We'll have to see. We've seen crazier decisions, but what a fight.
It's going to be 29, 20, 28, I think.
I think you're probably right there. Get the judge's announcement shortly.
Yeah, I'd give the last round to Catfish. Got that drop. Oh yeah, Step played the defense game real well. Then countered when he needed to. Did his damage. Got back out again. Went back to defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges'
Boy,
scorecard
looking
for
very
decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27.
Wow.
For the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superbowl.
There it is.
That's a great win for Stepwise. Catfish Billy,
Big win.
tough opponent. Stepwise, looking to make his way up those rankings. He's been talking about wanting to fight for a belt for quite some time, but had some things he had to take care of, so sporadic performances. But he's and what's going on, guys? Up with the next one, City of Gods making his debut up against Mars. Also making his fresh debut of this year. With me we've got Dale Denton and Cold-Blooded. How's it going, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Not bad at all. Great fight so far, lads. Looking forward to this one, heavyweight division.
I love these debuts. I love the debuts.
Yeah, always nice to see fresh blood.
The suspense.
starting pretty quick. Mars with both with some little wayward shots there.
They've got the same thing in mind. Overhands.
These boys are big old lads. They're going to hit hard. If there was ever a division where it only takes one shot, it's this one.
Overeem, nice shots there. Big miss by Junior.
Oh, nice.
Oh, huge front kick.
Oh.
Oh, Junior returned though. Big body shot. Another body shot by Junior. Now it's starting to work those hands. Got a nice hook in.
Real good hands. I think City's trying to find his rhythm.
Yeah.
But he's finding it now. They're finding his range. Wow. Just letting him go.
Yeah, CityofGod's definitely seemed to come into his own a little bit now. But lovely front kick from Mars.
Another front
That's twice
kick
now.
landed.
That's working for him.
He doesn't seem to be able to find his range with his hands, but he's been doing well with his kick so far, has Mars. CityofGod's content to stay on the outside. Timing is slick. Lovely work.
It's tough to box against Junior. Junior's pretty quick.
Definitely. That hand speed is lightning right now.
Yeah, defeat as well. City's circling.
Oh, and he rocks
big
it.
overhand. Another rock.
Nice.
Too far away for the follow-up strikes, though.
Throw rock and round like this.
Back on him, yeah. Now he's going pressured right up against that cage. You can throw in some nice looping strikes in. There it is.
Oh, another rock.
Wow.
Just missed that big hook combo.
Overeem power is just making a huge dividend right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, missed one and got one returned.
Oh, that was a
Missed
lovely
that
little
big
combo.
spinning combo.
That was
That was
really
a nice
clean.
combo.
That was great.
Oh,
That
rock
hand speed too much
again.
there. CityofGod's.
This is a war.
Oh, they slip. Big high kick.
Goes for it again. This one's blocked though.
Missed that front kick.
CityofGod's looking to throw those shots to the body with his hands, but Mars is starting to be aware of it, starting to time uppercuts and front kicks, trying to catch him as he comes in for them.
Junior landing a lot of those body kicks.
Yeah, that was a high action round.
Nice.
Like six
Nice round.
stuns there.
You could see in moments they were taking times to, kind of compose themselves. But then as soon as they landed anything or got struck, each guy wanted to take each other's head off. Overhands, big front kicks. Some lovely timed slips as well. That little lean off for CityofGod's. Apologise for the stream quality right now.
Oh, huge knockdown. Huge knockdown.
Caught him clean. Lovely, there it is.
Oh, big high
There
kick.
it
I
is.
can see that.
You could
I
see
can
it.
see that
You
coming.
just see it happening.
Good. Good.
Wow. Huge head kick. Big win. That's good. That's
Beauty.
good.
Yeah,
Good
great
stuff.
debut for
Beautiful
CityofGod's.
knockout.
Mars, showed a good account of himself. I think he didn't fight badly. CityofGod's, though, what a knockout.
No, that could have went either way. Rocks both sides.
Definitely. I mean, you
No,
can even
great.
argue he may have knocked him out a couple times with those front kicks.
Yeah. They were really well timed, straight up the middle. The combination that shocked me in that fight the most was that elbow into the. I can't even remember exactly what it was. Spin one, but it was the Alistair
spinning
combo.
elbow.
Yeah, that was a great combo.
Gonna have to go back and watch that definitely. Well, with that one in the box, we're gonna move on to next fight of the night. Slickcolt making his return to IFL up against Rantmouse. Will be a couple of seconds. These guys will be underway. And here we go, guys. Rantmouse up against Slickcolt. Slickcolt getting back into IFL recently, looking to make a statement. His first fight against Rantmouse, IFL veteran. See how it stacks up. This one's in the women's bantamweight division, so we're going to be seeing Katzingano up against Jorin Durandamine. Kind of classically going to be a striker v grappler in this fight. I'm sure many of you know that Slickcolt is obviously predominantly a grappler. Seen him work on his hands recently, though. Definitely been looking a lot cleaner. Rantmouse is kind of all-rounded, to be honest with you, but I do think he prefers to strike. Alright, touch of gloves to start it off.
Classic grappler striker matchup.
And it didn't take long.
Defenses him. Yep, not long at all.
I think he's looking for a quick finish here. A little bit of a feint there.
Yeah, he's not wasting any time.
Nice block of the crucifix there from Rantmouse. He eats an elbow, but does a good job again to sprawl. Excellent reversal.
Job, great job.
Nice
Excellent reversal.
I really think Mouse has been working his ground game a
Wow,
lot.
he's been working. He's been in the gym. I like this.
I see bucks, but he does it again.
Wow.
This is
He
huge
does
for
not look
Rantmouse.
uncomfortable down here at all, despite the stat differential on the ground. That's huge.
I mean, this would be a big statement right here if Rantmouse gets this done. Separates,
Really
holds
good stuff
center
already.
cage, yeah. So that's a good start. Rantmouse
Nice
was
shots.
probably
Nice
the
shots by Mouse.
probably the underdog in this fight coming into it, but looking real clean starting off.
Wow. Slick is overextending. He's shooting too far out.
Yeah, get that double edge
you
coming.
gotta be
Oh,
careful.
clinch.
Nice.
GDR's uppercuts will put the stop to that real quick.
Oh, so this is where Slick is going to be dangerous
good stuff.
again, but Rantmouse doing a
Yeah, he's
fantastic
doing
job.
Really good with the denials. I really like what I'm seeing here.
Like
Either he's doing a great job or Slick's off his game a bit. Either or, it's making for a good fight.
yeah, definitely. Honestly, I don't think he's missed one. He's hitting them all. This is
Holy crap! That was good stuff. Good attempt.
Rantmouse has leveled up. Like he genuinely leveled up.
I guarantee Mouse has been doing some groundwork
Yeah,
because
he's
I
been in the gym.
experienced that the other day.
Well, this is the thing. Some of these kids, I mean, Rantmouse is a young lad. They progress real quickly. They make,
Nice.
sometimes they'll evolve over a week and they'll make adjustments that you
Absolutely.
just wouldn't expect.
No, Mouse doing a great job.
Now, consistency is a big thing, though. If he can keep that level of concentration and stay consistent throughout the fight, he can pull some serious trouble. Looks like he might be folding a bit now, though.
Yeah, he's back flatted. Manages to turn, but in a good position stamina-wise. Slickcolt opting for the ground and pound. It's a tough position to be in. It's going to be a 50-50 on whether or not he gets out. Here,
I feel like I'm in
big
the fight right
shots.
now, dude. I'm getting nervous for him.
and
we go,
he
good
manages
stuff.
to escape. What a recovery. Good work from
round.
Slickcolt at the
Very
end of
good
that round then, but
Wow.
what a fantastic
beauty
start by
round.
Rantmouse.
How do you
Wow.
even score that? I think a lot of focus went on everybody being impressed that Rant was able to deny what he denied, but was it
Yeah,
enough to win a
absolutely.
round?
Yeah, I would have to see more closely on the... I mean, definitely the forward pressure was coming from Slickcolt. He got the takedowns, so the only takedowns were from him. But in all honesty, the only strikes that landed standing, I believe, were from Rantmouse. And then he did spend a decent amount of time on top
agree.
as well, in top control. So it could be razor thin. If it wasn't for those two factors, I would say it's most probably Slickcolt's round, but he did a real good job of maintaining some top control when he did get the reversal and get those blocks off, so it's hard to say. And they touch the gloves.
Ooh, nice little combo there. Oh, nice
Beautiful.
uppercut.
Oh, good stuff.
Slickcolt's starting to throw some hands
job,
here,
man.
and he
Good
gets an ankle pick.
Good takedown. Good takedown.
Yeah, that was nicely timed. He was throwing hands there as well, caught him a little bit off guard.
Now I noticed neither guy's really busy on the ground. Not too much offense from either guy down there, and a lot of striking.
That's right.
So a lot of waiting.
Yeah, I mean, Slickcolt's a positional striker or
Nice.
positional grappler. So
Oh, denied going to the flat.
manages to get it this time.
Flattens him out.
Mm.
Big shots.
Yeah,
Big shots
this-
right
this
here.
is-
Oh, good
this is
ground and
tough.
pound. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough to get out of this.
The stamina's starting to burn, so he might be able to buck
There we
here,
go.
and he does. Good little slip from
Moves
Slickcolt into side control,
Oh,
slices
nice
through.
big elbow from side control.
Good deny.
Ooh, crucifix denied.
I mean, if Rantmouse can survive here, his stamina is looking crazy good.
Stand up, maybe fence him and escape from here.
He gets the tie. This is going to be a takedown here, I imagine.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, the guillotine. I
Oh,
forgot
that's
that
gonna
she
be
had
tough.
that.
That's gonna be very tough. Beautiful guillotine.
2 gate.
Beautiful guillotine. That's tight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tight.
Oh, that's tight.
Oh.
Bro.
Oh, that's
man,
in.
Good fight. Good fight. Good
Good
stuff.
job.
by
Nice
Slick.
submission.
Very nice
Great
submission.
submission by Slickcolt.
I don't think anyone expected that, to be honest with you. That was good stuff.
Do you know what? That was a fantastic fight.
That was great. It was a grappling fight. I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
Rantmouse really showed up in this one, and honestly, I was
He's
favouring
a
him
sleeper
going into that
now.
third round.
He's definitely a sleeper now. Watch out. It's 2020, new year, new rant.
Yeah, 100%. They're forced to be reckoned with by the looks of things. Slickcolt having to really dig deep there, got that guillotine, that flying guillotine, and came out with a W. But he knows that was a lot closer than he wanted it to be. I'm sure he's going to be looking to come out even stronger next time. Good first performance from him. But fantastic fight. So we're going to be moving on to the next one, guys. Ehummer up against very own Dale Denton. So while these guys set up, we're just going to take a couple of moments. We'll be right back with you. Right, due to some delays, we're moving on to another fight. Creed up against Spikeking 187. Unfortunately, Ehummer had some internet problems, so he's had to restart his internet. We'll come back around to that fight with Ehummer shortly. With Dale Denton shortly. These guys are setting up. We'll be 30-60 seconds and we'll be underway. Alright, without further delays, we're back with the next one. Creed up against Spikeking 187. Spikeking filling in on short notice again. Game for anybody, anytime. Back in the comms with me, Dale Denton and Cold-Blooded. How's it going, guys?
It's going well.
Hell
Great
yeah.
as always.
Enjoying these fights so far. Still got some
Absolutely.
barn burners to go as well. Creed making his debut here, so it'll be interesting to see how he stacks up.
Featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 27 wins.
How many debuts are on this card? That's a lot of names.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think there's a good maybe four debuts to date.
So it's a good way to start the year off.
Hell yeah. Alright, here we go.
Nice hook by Steven. Ooh.
Little bit of delay in the connection here, but seems to be stabling out. Nice work. Looks like Spikeking's working those leg kicks.
Yeah, he's working the leg pretty good. He's working everything pretty good so far, honestly. He's got the jab, hook combo going on. Good body work. Good switch up.
Great.
Yeah, he's got an aggressive out though.
Working that body in. Oh, nice return by Stevens.
Starting to find his
Got the
timing
benefit
now
of
with
that
those hands.
exchange.
Leg kick.
And again,
Oh, good 1-2.
yeah, that 1-2's money
That
for
was
him
a
right
big
now.
straight.
Wow.
He's
Good
got his head.
blocking.
He's getting his head within blinking range as well with those 1-2s.
Oh, good stuff. Oh, wow. The switch kick is working for him.
Body shot.
Hey, Stevens is turning up a little bit. Keeps looking for that pull counter.
Ooh, that leg kick ripping.
Exchange there, yeah, that was heavy. Both guys hit like Mack trucks. Wow!
Oh,
Nice drop.
wow. Yeah, Aldo wants blood.
No wasting time at all.
Both guys not missing much, eh? It's going right into the blocks. They're
Yeah.
getting blocked a lot of shots, but nobody's really
Yeah,
had
nobody's
a big
hitting
whip
air.
yet.
Do you know what? That switch kick is absolute money for Creed right now.
It's money for Creed, yeah.
And he's firing that 1-2 straight afterwards, expecting that Aldo's going to be coming back and firing. He's
Beautiful.
caught him once or twice with it, but
Good stuff.
Spikeking trying to make adjustments.
He's very measured with. He's not weak shots at all. That.
Yeah, he seems pretty...
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The 1-2 to follow,
nice drop.
beautiful. Into the 3-2.
He made that adjustment about midway through the first round. This first round, and
it's his money shot.
Nice
It's
catch.
really working. Look,
Nice catch, and
Good.
you hurt him.
it's breaking him down too. That switch kick is everything. Wow, good attempt.
Close one there. Can't land them all, but...
Big miss there by Aldo. Really saw a stamina change in the last few seconds here.
all those switch kicks are starting to get frustrating for Spikeking. You can see that.
Yeah, totally. If he doesn't take that away, it's probably going to be his downfall. I think that might be what finishes him.
100%, 100%. If you can't catch them, you've got to try and time an exchange on it. So you can fire through those if you throw the strike at the right time, but you have got to be very careful with it.
Have you noticed the stance kind of matters too? Usually when I can't beat the switch kick, I switch stances so that it's hitting more toward my back.
You know, the whole kicking routine that I love with Cub Swanson, it's all about stance. Different kicks from different stances.
Good lead hook. Oh,
The thing is, the stance that they're in right now, though, both guys have the switch kick there.
yeah, totally.
Beautiful!
Beautiful.
That
overhand.
was a huge overhand.
Beautiful.
Big
overhand.
drop with that overhand.
Back
He's
to
right
that.
back to what works. Right back. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Beautiful. And the 1-2 to follows. Yeah, beautiful. I mean, it's basic, but it's very effective. His timing is really good with it.
Yeah, he knows that every time he lands it, Spikeking's getting frustrated. He wants to fire something back on it. So he's trying to catch him with the 1-2s. So honestly, I almost feel that they do the purpose of attacking the body and the stamina right now, but
Oh, there it is again. That 1-2
yeah.
is money.
that's his finishing strike. You can see that that's what he wants to do the knockout with.
Oh, my goodness.
There they are, every time.
This is, oh my, absolutely surgical. He had to finish there, I thought. I thought he did.
That might mean he doesn't like the ground game. Maybe we'll see Spikeking shoot for it. But he keeps getting caught with that 1-2.
Oh, this is a very surgical performance. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, sticking to those fundamentals, and they're really paying off for him right now. Wow.
Oh, big straight knockout.
Wow. That was a debut, correct?
That's
was
a
a
debut.
hell of a debut. Surgical.
Nice.
Precision striking. That was very good. Very good.
Yeah, that's fantastic work there from Creed. Came out, put on a excellent debut against a tough opponent as well.
Great
Spikeking's no slouch. Wasn't able to make the adjustment, for that 1-2. Maybe some of his own slips would have got the job done for him, but both guys fought great. Creed especially, what a performance, what a debut. Well, with the debut out of the way with that one, Creed going on as the victor, we have Fmahon up against Hellz Diablo. Hellz Diablo recently making his debut and having some great performances so far. And obviously Fmahon being a vet of IFL. We will be back shortly. These guys are setting up as we speak. Couple of seconds on this one again. And here we are. Hellz Diablo up against Fmahon, fighting on his account King Ben Askren as usual, due to being a naughty boy on Mixer. Interesting fight though. Mike Perry up against Colby Covington. I know Fmahon's been saying he's looking to he's been saying that he's been looking to kind of make a season out of this, just kind of following the Conor McGregor sort of thing. Been posting some funny memes recently. I know he's looking for some exciting finishes, so look to see if he's able to make that happen up against tough opponent in Hellz Diablo. Okay, so this is what actually caught him last time. I don't know if you caught it, Colt, but last time he got finished a fight he was probably winning just by pure taunting. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
He's got to be careful. Yeah, Taunt got him taken down just now, and not good to start.
I'm not sure if he knows Hellz at all. I'm not sure if he's played against Hellz. Like, I don't know what the taunts are coming from. I mean, I don't know Hellz that much. He's quite new, so I kind of want to be careful, not knowing your opponent.
Yeah, I don't think this is opponent based. I think this is just something that Fmahon's going through right now, to be honest with you. But he's getting punished for it. So I mean, look, it's all well and good if you're hurting somebody, but when you're losing the fight,
That is a terrible mental lapse that I'm seeing in the octagon, folks.
Yeah, he needs to pull himself together. This might already be it. This is a horrible position. Low stamina. Colby Covington now in full mount.
Man.
The submission now, probably pretty deep. 3 gates, 2 left.
Buddy. This is going to be
This gate, the stamina's still done right there. He gets in for a guillotine. That's going to be a 4 gate.
Oh, man.
I think he's going to roll him here on this one. No, he doesn't.
Nice.
Good escape again. With your stamina so low, Colby's just able to do whatever he wants right now. Great work by Hellz. Not a position you want Colby. Look for him to go for that back flat shortly.
Yeah, he hasn't denied transition yet. Colby's kind of having his way right now.
Oh, as you say it, commentator curse, of course,
Nice.
lovely reversal.
Let's see, take it back to the finale. Oh my goodness.
Hellz is on point though.
Yes, he really is. Really fast grappling too. He doesn't waste any time. Triggers immediately.
I think Fmahon might have let that go. Knew he would have got slammed if he took it any deeper.
There we go.
That's a weird feint. That is a weird feint from Hellz to be thrown, especially not to get punished in it.
Big shots landed on top of the end of that round.
I'm not even sure how to criticize that round. Good taunting by Fmahon.
And he starts the second round exactly the same. Drive in.
Hellz he's a blanket right now.
work, but his stamina is drained again. Ankle pick, yeah. Now, I'm sure in previous performances we've seen a lot more striking out of Hellz. Like, I don't believe we saw such a wrestle-heavy approach last time we saw him.
Ooh, nice reversal off the cage right there to get on top. Should be able to block this. Now he's back out. He's got to do some work right here because Colton's been laying him out.
There we go.
Oh, nice body shot right there.
Decent clinch right there. There we go. Now we're stepping into
There we go. That's what he needs.
Yeah, now he's serious. Now he's serious. He's going for it. Stamina's down here as well. Looks like they've stood back up, and they have.
Big uppercut. Colby's no slouch on the feet either. Colby can hurt you.
Oh, that was a nice little combo from Harry there. And he's starting to find his hands. Gotta be very careful though. Stamina's very low. Good denial.
That's nice stuff. That's nice stuff.
Yeah, he woke up. Here we go. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you should have made him pay. You should have made him pay.
Yeah, moments like that is what he's going to regret. Perfect opportunity for like that power of parry to come into play. He's done a good job of equaling the stamina out though. There was a big stamina differential a moment ago. Hell's aware of that. Looks like he's starting to dig now. I know Fmahon is actually looking to box in real life fairly shortly. Starting to see some of the combinations he's throwing. Maybe these are ones that he's learnt himself. Got nice clean hands though.
The striking's looking really clean for Fmahon.
Yeah, no, his hands are really clean. Fmahon's. It's just whether or not he, switches himself on, and it looks like he is right now. Oh, but he gets caught. The crushing shot.
Oh, big drop.
8 seconds on the clock, and he manages to get back up. Keep his hands up. No, taunting. Oof. Jesus.
Yeah, he was finding a really good move there too. I was gonna say you can start to see a difference in the levels when it comes to the innovativeness with the combinations, but the simplicity of Cody's uppercuts.
Oh, we got Colby caught now. Takes a big head.
That was a bit dirty right there.
He's in his head. That's good. He's in his head. Yeah, he's taunting now.
Is the strategy going to pay off?
This is great. This is great. Oh, big hook.
Oh, good stuff.
There's only one Fmahon. Don't you ever forget it.
It just looks like bad blood all of a sudden. I had to run this back.
And it's like those fakes are almost like taunts in themselves from Fmahon. Those fake takedowns, I feel like he's almost doing them just to taunt.
Yeah,
and
he's mocking him, most definitely.
And the denial right there.
Big denial.
Oh,
that was close. I feel like he doesn't get his hands back up fast enough.
And this is what happened last time when he started finding his rhythm. He went into a taunt spree. Let's see if he can not get himself knocked out by doing it.
Oh, he's got him hurt.
How did he survive that?
I was sure it went through the block.
I thought that was going to be a drop.
Beautiful body work. Oh man, the pressure's catching up.
Oh.
Beautiful. Back to the body. Beautiful.
Oh, surprised he didn't get taken down there. Good work.
Good sprawl.
He takes him down.
Wow.
2 minutes left to go.
Dude, things have completely changed. Yeah, the taunting has completely paid off.
On the denial, that is massive. Does end up on his back now though with a minute left to go. And this could be very deep. It's a 5-gate, but okay, great work. Escapes again. Submission defense has been on point so far for Fmahon. Only got 1 or 2 left that he has to potentially survive.
Ooh, a little tighter. Ooh, a little tighter.
Yeah, getting tight. Getting very tight.
Oh.
One away.
Oh.
The stream's dragged out.
Oh, wow.
Did he get it?
He's got to roll out when people finish it. There you go.
He got out. He got out. Okay.
Oh, very
How did
tired.
he score this?
Oh, I'd like to see the stats. I would love to see the
He had a
stats.
phenomenal third round, but I think the
The fifth.
shenanigans 1 and 2 may have cost him.
I think I agree. I think that's the
Is that the
call.
last one? Or you put the rest in there?
Those first 2 are first 2 rounds. Probably the taunting got him in a bit of trouble, but that last round when he turned it on,
Yeah, that was a great.
he looked real good.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Colby
29-28. 2-1. Great fight, lads. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, that was an awesome fight. It turned into a war at the end there. The taunting paid off. The taunting made that what it was at the end of the third round.
100% entertaining, if
fun
nothing
fight.
else. Great stuff. With that one in the box, guys, we're going to be moving on to another fan favorite fight. Dale Denton up against Ehummer. These guys have been setting up. All the connection problems are now resolved by the looks of things. So, a couple of seconds, we'll be underway with this one. What's going on, guys? Back up with the next one. Got Dale Denton up against Ehummer. Should be a real fun fight. Light heavyweight division. Shogun v Glover. Oh. Apologise, we will be, myself and Cold-Blooded will be joined by additional commentary members in this one. We're going to have Joe Rogan with us and co.
I don't mind Joe.
I don't mind Joe too much. Unfortunately, they don't have the ability to not overtalk each other, so that's one of the only issues. But other than that, fantastic guys.
I think Mauro Ranallo is my favorite of all time, though.
Right now, commentary-wise, favourite commentator in kind of UFC from now or past. I really like Dominic Cruz, though. I think he's a fantastic addition.
You know what? Amazing insight. He's got a good voice.
Yeah, definitely. I like him and Dan Hardy. I also like Dan Hardy's
totally.
insights as well.
I'm always curious when I see a Shogun pick, how that Shogun comes to fight. Because Shogun can do some sick stuff.
Nice punch by really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Big left hand there inside.
Okay, nice little lead uppercut there.
No word, boys, have arrived.
Kryptonite King joining us in commentary. Welcome in. Creeping about.
Mate, as you do, creeping. Scouting, as you do.
Alright, joined in for a good fight there, brother. Ehummer, obviously a game opponent. Does occasionally like to blow his gas tank, but managing it pretty well so far.
Yeah,
Dale.
he's gonna have to watch that with Dale. Dale loves to work the stamina.
Yeah, he had a
This
tough
is
fight
weird. They
last time.
end up chest to chest a lot without throwing. It's like they're both trying to read the other's mind.
I think that Ehummer's aware that Dale is, well, he's known as the comeback king. He often starts slow, kind of comes on late. He's kind of like the Don Cerrone of the club, if anything, man. Fights anybody anytime. Always starts slow. Always ends strong. But that is
Good
probably the right choice from him, because Ehummer does normally like kind of burn his gas tank over the first 2 rounds a little.
Seems to be conserving it quite well though, like you were saying a minute ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so far he's picking the shots well, but he does get caught there. Nice little clean, stiff jab.
Oh, good bait.
Lovely body
Beautiful.
straight. Yeah,
The
clean.
boxing right now is looking pretty good. If he got a range just in time.
Oh, oh. Kick the other legs out.
Good hook. And then steps right out of range. I really like it. Clean boxing.
Yep, they're both looking good at the minute. I think, like you said, Colt, they're just trying to read each other, trying to work out what the other's going to do.
Yeah, totally. Like there's a situation like this right here, like chest to chest. And
Lovely
good
work.
hesitation. Good work.
Yeah, the power from Glover's really starting to come through. He doesn't have to land as often, but when he lands, it's heavy.
Oh wow, into the jab, top and low.
Yeah,
This is
clean.
good boxing. Really good boxing. He hurts him, doesn't go for the kill or overcommit.
For you that don't know, Dale is that much of a competitor that he is doing this from British Columbia at the moment. On his holiday, feeling good, feeling loose. Went to the mountains to train. Right now is lighting up
Good
Ehummer.
uppercut.
Yeah, it's,
Oh,
it's
my
clean.
goodness.
Well, they told me he went to the shop, he got some different kush, so that might be giving them the extra fighting, that fighting fuel,
Yeah, he's not fighting like a guy on vacation. Week.
Ehummer's a tough opponent, though. I'm sure he's going to be trying to gut this out, weather this early storm. Looking to fire back right now. See if he can do it without getting caught. But that boxing, as you mentioned, is real clean.
Left. Beautiful. Good body shot.
Oh,
beautiful.
good shot.
That's the one. That is
Well, that's
the
it,
one.
done.
Well
That is done.
Wow. That
Beautiful
was
job, Dale.
sensational box. That was beautiful boxing. It was almost like a fight night fight. That's great hands.
Yeah, nice clean performance there from Dale. Obviously wanted to come back and make a statement after a tough outing up against a competitor we're going to see a little bit later on tonight, Midwest. But lands that perfect combo again. Catches him.
Yeah, everything was done really well there. The uppercut just kind of couldn't miss. Everything just really worked. The range, though, was the most impressive. He kept range so well.
He did. And
I'm
those little
curious to see how
body
many
shots.
punches were missed by Ehummer, to be honest with you.
See, we may get an opportunity to see the total statistics at minimum at the end of this now before we switch across to our next fight. Sorry about that little pop-up.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joey. Gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the
A little celebration. See if we can see the scorecards real quick before we switch across.
Oh, look at the significant strikes. Wow. Dale was in at 50% for his SIGs. That's huge.
Yeah, kept the percentage high.
Yeah,
Great work.
That's very huge.
Well, with that one in the box, lads, I mean, these have been fantastic fights so far tonight, but this is a highly anticipated fight of mine. Safeconstant up against very own cold-blooded commentary man right here. So these guys are just going to get set up. We'll be a couple of minutes. We'll be right back with you. And here we go, guys. Fun matchup. These guys have sparred quite a bit in the past with each other a long time ago. Been a little while since they faced off though. Paulo Costa is our very own Safeconstant, IFL vet of course, up against also another long-time member, but one of his first performances for IFL, had a couple in the past, a handful of them, in cold-blooded. Both guys fantastic strikers. Excellent counter-strikers, both of them, to be perfectly honest with you. So it's going to be interesting to see who takes that centre of the cage, who really pushes forward and wants it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a case of, like you said, who pushes forward first, who makes the first big mistake as well. I think that's going to be a big factor in this.
Definitely.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Paulo, the Eraser, Costa! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki. Here we go, first round, you ready? You ready?
Next round.
Let's go, come on!
Oh, something seems to be going on here. Cold-blooded is controller may have died for a second. Huge amount of respect there from Safeconstant not to blast an overhand straight in his face.
Yeah, Safe's not the type of person to do that, we know that.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not.
Oh, it's a weird bug. It's a weird bug. Where you can't move.
It's a bug, did you say? Do these guys
Yeah,
need to
you know where you
restart?
can't move? Yep, I think we're going to need to restart.
Okay, so they're going to have to
Colt can't
restart.
Let's go!
Okay, so
wait,
oh no, he's
We're
back.
good,
He's fine. He's fine.
Oh,
There it is. Okay.
got a little bit of movement.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
they're
here
back
we
now.
go.
He's definitely back. This is kind of part of his approach is that he stands there, but he's definitely there now.
Gave him a little shot, got the zombie out of him.
Oh, nice spin kick.
Both guys being very, very big. Ooh, nice 1-2 there. Some blood.
Yeah. Both guys got fantastic counters, but completely different types of counters. Oh, well, okay. See a bit of clinch work.
That's different.
Going to be seeing those lunging straights, I would imagine, shortly. Switch his stance. Uriah has that fantastic switch stance. I believe it's high 90.
Oh, nice move, buddy. He sat down on it as well, giving it that bit of extra pop. Ooh.
Slickcolt looking to make cold-blooded maybe open up a little bit here by the looks of things. Doing a good job of engaging, not engaging. Eats a clean body shot there though.
The problem that Safe's going to have is the Colt's any type of striker that you've seen before. He's got a really weird striking game, but it works.
Yeah, he's definitely a top-level striker. I would say
Oh yeah.
both guys, you know, regularly get inside the top 100 by drying, and like I said, it's an interesting matchup because both guys are more counter-orientated.
Yeah, they both like to counter their opponents, but one guy's going to have to come forward and try and take the initiative, but then they played into the game plan of the other one.
Exactly right.
You don't
exactly
know.
right. It's about trading off that, and right now it looks like Cold-blooded is using those lunging strikes and kicks to set it off. It's a lovely little.
Caught a nice up.
Big shots like Costa.
So that round right there, close round. Stamina actually ended up being a lot closer than I expected. I did expect when Constant started opening up a little bit really quickly that the stamina would have, you know, kind of been a little bit more in Cold-blooded's favour, but evened out fairly closely, and obviously a little bit of a gap there, but nothing that's
Only a
going to
slice
affect
over.
you. But those body attacks definitely going to cause problems, but lovely little combination there from Constant. He's starting to pile on the pressure. Can't get overzealous. Controlled explosions.
Yep.
But doing a good job of picking his moments now. Ooh.
And Safe's good at reading the game. He's good at reading what his opponents are doing. He'll make adjustments if needed.
You're right, and that's what makes this fight so interesting. Both guys fantastic at reading their opponents and trying to, set traps. It's just about who's going to be able to get those traps set in this fight. Got power against speed. Right there. Absolute staple of Cold-Blooded's game. That pullback overhand, he finds a space for it in every fight.
Well, this is the first time in a long while that Colt's been fighting IFL, but he has been on the game. He has been doing rank. It's not like he's just coming back from like 6 months not been on the game.
Yeah. Oh, overhand.
Oh, and again.
Oh, that was a massive shot landed.
Yeah, as I was saying, it's not like he's just being off the game. Just not being competed.
Oh,
he's really starting to find those shots, and he's going to start opening up. I imagine he's going to start trying to pour on the pressure a little here.
Yeah, that stamina of Constant has gone down quite a lot now. Oh, nice overhand from Constant.
Nice body work from Constant as well. Like Constant's game, even though he's rocked, he'll find a moment to compose himself and try and come back, definitely. But he's going to start trying some. He's going to start trying some wild stuff, I would imagine, just to try and get, catch this back. Constant is the type that when he's injured, he would prefer to go out on his sword rather than shelling up entirely.
Oh yeah, he's still dangerous. We've seen him knock people out with those elbows, like with no stamina at all.
I mean, he was close to one right there, that pullback elbow. I mean, he's caught me enough times with it, I can tell you that.
Oh, same here. He's put me quite a few times, and it's annoying when it happens, but that's just safe. He just knows when to do it.
Yeah, stamina's starting to become a little bit of an issue here. Got a minute to go. What does he do? Does he push through? Does he block break? Or does he try and survive?
That body as well.
Yeah,
that body's not looking good either. It's the tough spot for Constant. Is that it? No. Now we're on the ground. No. Colt's gonna get up.
I thought he was going to go back down then.
Yeah. Just teasing.
And that's the thing. I mean, not a lot of people know, but he's got a very good ground game as well. Like I say, he's a well-rounded opponent. Both guys are.
Yep, it's just that they prefer to strike, not that they can't go to the ground.
Exactly right.
They just choose not to.
Oh, and a lunging strike from Constant.
Wow.
Finding the moment for it. Oh. Almost had an Adam Sandler moment there.
Spinning roundhouse. That was good.
Ooh, that was a beauty round.
Right, and the I think the first round was close, but that definitely was Colt's round, 100%.
Yeah. Started out fairly even, but those rocks and knockdowns, obviously a big moment in that round.
Got a huge stamina advantage here for Raya.
Yeah, it's gonna start getting real bad real quick for Constant.
Yeah. That's where
He
those
survives
big
it
shots
again.
land.
What a heart!
And it's not going to get any better.
No, he needs to just calm himself, time composing himself.
That pullback elbow, he lands it again. Didn't get the desired result from it, but he's game all the way to the end. Colt.
Oh, beauty spin kick.
Oh, and again.
Oh, and again.
Another one. I think that might be it.
He survived it.
No, he's back up. This is going to wear him. Oh, he's hurt badly right now. He's got to pull something out right here.
Haddon's looking very clean. Cold-blooded, taking measured risks, but he eats a high kick.
Oh, he does. Lands that big high kick with nothing left in the tank. Nothing left.
This has got a bit. This is it.
Oh, wow, another survive.
Damn. Costa,
he's got nothing left right now. It's going to come down to one shot.
And a head kick. Oh, this is hard.
Beauty work.
Cold strike has been on point today.
And just a nice, a dismantling. Like perfect strikes everywhere. Does it where it has to be.
One way or another. another. You've got to think. I'm amazed that Safe has survived as long as he has. The amount of rocks that have been going on in his favor.
Absolutely. But
Oh, and that
it's
pullback
gonna
elbow
come
is
down.
always there. It's not enough. I haven't got enough pop on it right now by the looks of things, but oh,
That has.
Oh, nice spin kick.
I
He's
mean-
got that power.
if the elbow doesn't work, the spinning heel kick to the head's definitely there.
And that might as well.
Wow.
Oh, the elbow
Again.
as well.
This is opening up now.
Is that it?
That might
That's
be
it.
Oh my god!
No,
Wow.
how is Custer doing this? I don't
That
understand.
is toughness.
Oh my days. That's
Oh,
gotta be. Come on.
it's gonna go through everything now. That's the thing. This much stamina, everything is gonna get through.
Oh,
he
that's
caught
it.
him.
That's done.
Big spin kick
It's
knockout.
done.
What a fight!
That was an awesome fight.
Reminiscent of the Ultimate Fighter knockout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Adam Sala all day. But I mean, look, these guys, both high-level strikers.
Sorry,
when
Adam.
Cold-Blooded got that, when he got that little bit of a lead, you could see that he was turning it up a little bit and just trying to keep that pressure on. He always starts very reserved, and he's a tough puzzle to solve. He really is.
Yeah, and his striking was on point, but Safe wasn't giving up. He just wasn't giving up.
100%. I mean, if you're enjoying the fights at this point, guys, and you haven't already, make sure to give a follow to the channel, give the video a like. These guys have been putting on absolute wars all night.
Push that like, push subscribe, get at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki's called to stop
With that one in the box, though, guys, we're going to be moving on to Kryptonite King up against Kevmoley. These guys are going to be setting up. A couple of seconds, be straight back. What's going on, guys? Back with the next one, Kryptonite King up against Kevmoley. Should make for a real fun fight in the middleweight division. We've got Kev fighting as Israel Adesanya. Kryptonite King fighting as Old Faithful Michael Bisping. Starting off pretty clean. Big miss though. Looks like Kev's going to be trying to set up those kicks. Ooh, these are some big misses. Crypto's going a little wild here.
That's the thing about Kryptonite. Whenever he's gambling, you know you're in.
Oh, that wow!
Oh my goodness, that was a wild combination. I would never expect a front head kick off of that.
Catches him again.
Beautiful.
So Kryptonite King has a weird style because he can be very technical when he wants to, but he also goes wild on a kind of on the drop of a penny. So
Totally. And he's got these weird angles too.
yeah, 100%. He throws strikes while circling and stuff like that. He
Yeah,
throws in
certainly,
different
exactly.
animation. We've spoken about this before, actually. Sometimes some of those circling attacks, especially if you can throw like a head kick as you circle into it, it can cause huge amounts of damage. It'd be hard to see where exactly it's
And
coming
it
from.
completely throws you off. Because I'm used to seeing those head kicks. There's like a patented animation. It's always the same. But when you're doing it while moving, it changes. And then I never expect it.
Yeah, 100%. Get called off by it myself occasionally. It's one of those ones, isn't it? Kind of like a Tony Ferg, you know? Yeah. There's obviously technique there, but there is some madness to go along with it.
Look at that. Crazy.
Appreciate the follow, Jay the Reason. Oh, nice head kick there from Adesanya. but lovely combinations from Krypt. And again, feinted the jab and threw out those hooks. Wow, how...
Oh my goodness. How was he standing?
I know his head was blinking, he was rocked.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he's
nice
putting
again.
some 6 up again now.
Yeah, the confidence is obviously flowing through Kryptonite right now.
Great round. Great round.
100%. I was a little bit concerned at the beginning when they started missing those strikes, but they pulled it back real quick. Yeah, those combos are coming out nice and clean right now from Krypto. He's found the range on his hands by the looks of things. Lots of lateral movement there from Kryptonite. He knows those kicks are coming his way, so it looks like he's just trying to step just out of range each time. Not getting it exactly how he wants, but doing a good job. We've seen some real clean body work tonight.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
every fight has had really clean body work for the most part.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been with hands as well. I mean, obviously we've seen that one fight with Creed dig into the body with that switch kick, but fantastic body work. The combinations have been really on point. Oh, wow. Huge head kick there from Kryptonite King.
Whoa.
Straight, jab straight lead head kick, I believe.
It was one of those unorthodox sequences again. They work a lot.
Yeah, jab straight lead head kick. It's one of the Cerrone combos. Jab straight moving forward.
I don't think he was ever threatened at all throughout that fight. He did a really good job.
Yeah, mitigated. Like I said, it's unorthodox, but you can see why he has that style. It works. It throws a lot of people off. It can be tough to deal with, especially if it's not somebody that you fought before. Kryptonite King, dangerous man. Great fight there. And with that one, we move on to another anticipated fight of the evening. MysticMac bursting onto the scene recently. Short notice up against MK FIFA and or QuidsWorth now, in which he came out on top. Had a really clean performance in that one, and now he's taking a step up against former champion MarkDoesntCare. So fun fight. We'll get right underway with this one. And here we go. MarkDoesntCare up against MysticMac. Sorry, couldn't speak for a moment. Been a long day, need a drink. MarkDoesntCare as Poirier. I believe that was Eddie Alvarez I saw right there. It is. Fun matchup. I believe MysticMac is going to be a bit of a striking threat as a whole. In his last performance, shown really clean hands. Haven't really seen much of his grappling yet, but not sure if we're going to see that out of Mark. Mark's live and die by the sword sort of guy.
Yeah, this is a great fight. Mark has legendary.
I know he's looking to make a bit of a statement after his last performance, and he's got an aggressive style. It looks great and everything. Oh, but he gets caught. What clean hands! He's got to weather this early storm. MysticMac getting a little bit wild trying to go for that finish, but lovely. Lovely. Looks like he's recovered. Starting to find his range now, but he's got to be careful of that brawl. MysticMac finding a real nice way of dragging him into a brawl and landing clean.
Oh, huge front kick.
Yeah, Mark's showing a different element to his game right now. He's showing the ability to counter stuff. Wow!
Oh my goodness!
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh! Wow!
MysticMac is a problem.
Wow!
With only 2 or 3 performances into IFL, that guy might be on for a title shot. He's had huge performances both times.
Dude, he is a wrecking machine. The striking difference, 73 shots to 38. He brought it. He brought it. Crazy aggression, crazy pressure.
Yeah,
No
that was pretty nuts. That was pretty
Wow.
nuts. All right, well, with that one, we move on to the last fight before we get into our title contenders and main events of the evening. So it's going to be myself up against Urban Fox. Urban Fox filling in for my opponent who wasn't able to make it today. So we're going to get this one underway a couple of seconds and we'll be back with you.
Right, up next, we've got a very own commentator, CyreztheLooney. He's taking on the big mouth of the club, Urban Fox. And it looks like Looney's going CM Punk. I didn't think we'd see it, but you know, here we go. Let's see what happens.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC.
Yeah, that is a serious handicap. It's steep enough that Urban could pull it off.
If Urban pulls it off, you know he ain't going to shut up about it. We're going to have to hear about it all week. I'm going to have to fight him next week and shut him up if he wins. You know, oh, look at that. He just charged at CM Punk. I can guarantee Urban at this point has had a few drinks. He always says on a Saturday night, so anything could happen here.
Anything can happen, yeah.
You've got CM Punk and a drunk Robbie Lawler, so it should be fun. Urban's starting off with power shots.
He's bringing the heat, whoa. If nothing else, he will bring the heat.
He always turns up, I'll give him that to Fox. Oh no!
Oh man, we have to be saved for CM Punk. You can't get him off.
Robbie Lawler's that powerful, he's like a tank. Oh, big overhand. You know, like Urban wants that win over Looney, however he can get it. And actually, Urban's actually throwing some feints in there. You know, that's something different we don't see from him.
He totally just fainted that. Oh man, big overhand.
Now, whether he meant to do it's a different matter, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
He's coming for blood.
He is, he's not giving Looney a minute to rest. Oh, that was nice. Two big misses though. I think Looney's got the option of the ground game as well. He's definitely throwing them things. He's doing it on purpose. Didn't know the first one might have been an accident, but he's definitely throwing it.
Yeah, he totally admit that now. I see it. So this is just a matter of getting out the first round, I think. Just trying to let him blow his load and take him into deep waters. He's going off.
And Robbie Lawler, we've been a power striker. He's not got the best stamina. Urban needs to just watch out for that.
It's getting dangerous.
It's definitely money for. Oh no! CM Punk with the rock. Did we think we'd ever see that? CM Punk with a rock. Yeah, that's one thing with Looney. He will punish you. Any mistakes, Looney's going to punish you.
Nice. He's starting to break the rhythm.
Flying knee from Urban. He's coming forward. He's broke it. He's broke his block. No, he's up. CM Punk's up.
That's tough. Just got that early onslaught, but he's keeping the stamina relatively close to that knockdown, so he's gonna get tough.
It is. Looney's gonna have a long night. He might. Take this to the ground, try and wear him out a bit in the second.
Good round. Really entertaining round.
That was something to watch, wasn't it? Two big knockdowns from Urban as well. And is Urban Fox going to charge out like he did in the first round? Looney's starting to come forward now. Ooh, nice. Nice work there. Spear takedown. Straight back up though. Looney's almost calling him on. Oh, nice. Nice combo there.
Oh, yeah, he's opening up a little bit now. Urban's not too drunk. He knew to back up. Look at him.
Yeah. Unless he's taking a little sip of his beer, we don't know, you know. He could be just taking a sip of the beer.
That was a sip. That was a quick break.
That was a sip break. That's it. Sponsored by Budweiser. Urban Fox. Oh, nice uppercut. Oh, no. Is this going to... No. Robbie's up.
Things are getting very interesting now.
Good kick.
That's dangerous.
But he's got no stamp. Yeah, he had no stamp to finish it, but he's still stunned. And look at that. Look at the head health.
I
down
knew
it goes.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Complete disregard for standing there. Now he's going to make him reflect it.
Yeah, he's making him pay on the floor now. Yeah, Looney just going to keep him here. Going to wear that stamina out.
Oh, man.
Bust him up. Oh, no, he ain't going to slip him. No. No, that was CM Punk.
Looney's very fast and catch him.
I think he's going to get out of this. Think he might get out.
He should get out of this one.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Good job by Fox. And he's back up. But his stamina took a big hit. Urban needs to be a bit more consistent. Oh, big head kick. Oh, what? Oh, no. He glitched out.
Wow.
Oh.
What are the chances?
And like, I think Urban's been slipping some more beer into, our coffee.
Yeah, he totally spiked Looney's drink, dude. Like,
Somebody check that man's water bottle. Watch this, he just shoots back. It's the head kick.
Back of the head, and then
And where's it going?
Look at the camera. Everything just.
Oh, that was awesome. I mean, it could have happened in a better match, could it?
Perfect fight for it to happen. Then.
Oh yeah, that was a good ending to the round. So I think I'd say it's like one apiece. I think. So this round could decide it. Touch him up.
Alright, so it's a round apiece. And just that fast. Round to start. Oh man.
Yep. So he's not got much stamina, but he doesn't need it with Robbie Lola. He doesn't need it against CM Punk either.
CM Punk, yeah. Oh, he's bringing the heat. Look at him.
He has this chin of a 9-year-old child. oh, big uppercut.
Big uppercut.
Lunge.
Here we go. Trying to make something happen with those hooks there. Oh, good knee. Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, he's not. That's it. No. He's all right.
I thought I was over. He looked like he was limp.
Robbie's looking very tired though now.
Oh, Robbie's exhausted. It's just caution to the win now. But again, you just need one hit.
Oh,
that may have been it. Trading uppercuts.
Yeah, we needed to keep it at 1-2s, I think. 1-2 combos. Maybe throw like one of them overhands. Yeah. Those overhands were money at the beginning of this fight, but as it's gone on, he's burned his energy. Oh, using them lunging jabs. That's one of yours.
Yeah, Urban's not done. He wants this win. He really wants this win. Oh, man.
Oh.
Knees buckled a bit.
I mean, Urban's not got the best record. He talks to all the crap in this Discord, but it's fun to watch. He always brings the fight.
Always. And this is a great fight.
Yeah, he's put on against former...
This might be checkmate. It might be over right here. Oh, he's definitely...
It's done. It's done. That's done. Oh, no. You know how much crap he's going to get in the Discord because he just lost to CM Punk. He's straight edge CM Punk.
It was a lot of fun.
From the glitches, from the CM Punk.
That glitch was just... It was a perfect fight. Perfect fight.
He was. He couldn't have happened in a better fight. But like I say, it was hella fun to watch. Urban brought the fight to, But the straight edge lifestyle. If maybe he went on the beer, he might have won that fight. But
yeah, totally.
Take a page out of Punk's book. Right, so after that one, we move on to the next one, which is the #1 contenders match: MidwestSniper versus MIW. We'll be right back.
And here we go, MidwestSniper. Going to be fighting MIW for #1 contender spot. Winner of this bout goes on to fight Chasemefam later on this evening. Midwest taking a little bit of a step up in the rankings after a big performance against Denton recently.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds. Ready.
This was a fun fight when it happened in the UFC, so you can only imagine it's going to be fireworks here as well. Not wasting any time, both guys firing away. Good little exchange by MIW
Yeah,
there.
they came out immediately, guns blazing.
Notice a lot of people, a lot more people doing this recently. Instead of trying to catch that body kick, they're starting to fire hooks through it. And that can cause huge amounts of damage if you get it off right. I apologise if there's a slight noise of a fan coming through my microphone. I am sitting in a compromised position in order to keep my mic charged whilst doing the rest of the event.
Oh man, he's aggressive, those hooks. Sometimes you just gotta let them go.
Yeah. Nice body shots from Midwest though. He's timed those body kicks a few times. Ooh, that's an odd angle for a push takedown.
Really weird. Sit on the cage too.
Wants those double unders. Gonna go for this. Okay.
That's some decent clinch work. Good turn around. Nice. Push back. Oh, good knee.
Yeah, that was nice on the exit.
Might be slip. I like that.
Yeah, Midwest.
Trying to beat to the block. Midwest is some smart stuff going on here. My W is forced to try to grab a little bit. Oh, good step around.
Yeah. Right now Eddie's being forced to fight on the back foot, but he's not doing badly.
Yeah,
I think he's just
not doing too bad.
he's just getting caught up a little bit by Midwest right now. Midwest seems to just be that little tiny bit cleaner. But now he's starting to get caught. Maybe MIW starting to find that range over and over again. That uppercut's landing.
Man. Good hook. Let's turn into a firefight over there.
Yeah, it really is.
I think I favor Gage. Just the chin is just better, but Eddie's outlanding him, so that's always risky. He's got some heavy hands.
Yeah. Well, we've seen Eddie's head blinking a few times now with that the warning indicator. But he's starting to land some nice combinations on block breaks. I have to say Midwest is doing a great job of keeping that block high though. He's absorbing a lot of those strikes on the forearms. Interesting little insight there from the corner. My favourite moments in the corner is when you hear Eddie Bravo pop out of nowhere. He occasionally pops up and you can just hear him talking shit in the background.
You hear him talking.
Okay, you ready? Round 2. Ready? Let's go, fight.
Touch of gloves to start the second.
Holy crap, he is on fire right now. He's aggressive. Yeah, he's just letting it all go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Willing to go out in his sword, but he's definitely trying to get momentum in his favour. But he gets caught.
Beautiful combination. Very risky being that offensive.
I was going to say, you can't keep going down the barrel like that, because he is going to start slipping them, but he's starting mixing in those hooks as well.
Yeah, he's starting to get it through there. Good stuff. That was a nice combination. A double hook into an upper.
Yeah, he's picking when to like exchange really well, is Midwest.
Yeah, right there. A situation like that is dangerous. You should probably just pull back. He's going right through the block.
You've got to think as well, basically all of this damage has been done through the block for MIW.
Yeah, through the block, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Excellent adjustments. He had a game plan, he's sticking to it, now going to go rain down some ground and pound.
Yeah.
Careful with that triangle, armbar. Good work by Midwest to get back to his feet. But now he knows it's real. Can't take those risks, and he catches him.
Oh, my goodness. Beautiful. Yeah, he's going to go on the shield. Look at him. He doesn't even care. Right back up, right back to it.
See, when these two match up, it's hard not for it to be a fun fight. These guys throwing everything at it.
Wow. Wow. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah,
crap.
I think he's just done it.
Wow. Wow.
What great work.
Every bit of that damage is right through the block.
All of it. I really think it was. It was all done through it, wasn't it?
Yeah, yep.
Wow, okay. What a fantastic fight.
Oh, man, that's wild. Good fight.
See it one more
second
time.
round, he just came out. He probably figured, you know what? He's never going to take me down. So, just going to keep giving it my all.
I said go out on his shield. If he was going to go out, he wanted to go out swinging, and he found a way to bring out the inner doggy. Underground, in it. Underground king, man. Good shit. Well, that actually brings us to the end of the events before the exhibition matches and title fights now. So that does mean that he will be moving on to fight Chasemefam at the very end. MIW will be fighting Chasemefam. Up next, though, we are going to be having a Champ v Champ exhibition match, and that's going to be between Six Mango and Trickzzy. So it will be our light heavyweight champion up against our featherweight champion. It will be in a mutual weight class. Won't be in either one of those, but either way, without any delays, let's get on to that one. We'll be back with you in a couple of seconds. And here we go. Exhibition match between two champions here. Turns out that this one was actually set to be in the featherweight division.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
I believe both guys agreed on it. Only thing I can assume, but either way, we get to see Trickzzy in his home weight class up against light heavyweight champion Six Mango. Interesting, man. I mean, obviously Trickzy's a tough customer when he's using Conor McGregor. Sorry, we've seen him in a lot of performances, gut out wins, a lot of performances where he just really outclasses his opponent. He's a tough all-round guy to deal with.
This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Waianae, Hawaii, Max Blast Holloway.
All right, and looks like we're underway here.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Touch your gloves to start off the first. And about.
Huge to respect.
Wonder if Mango's going to take a similar approach to what I attempted last week. Nice, clean.
Great start by Mango so far.
It's a controlled brawl. It's the best strategy against a Conor McGregor when you're Max Holloway, or at least in my opinion.
Good body work. Trickzzy. Money in the bank winner.
Nice little spin attack the body.
That's very nice. Psychic.
Yeah, just looking to poke at him right now. Make sure he's tough.
Good front kick.
Right now, Trickzy's just touching him up, but Mango's trying to fire things that are going to kill him every time.
Yeah, proper touches too. Good work.
Yeah.
You're unbelievable. Good stuff. Switching stances, I like that.
So much to so many things coming at you. It can overload you at times. Don't know whether he's going high or low. Deep side kicks. Oh, he's getting a bit loose here now.
Oh man, he's actually killed Holloway stamina too. Mix-ups. Good work.
He's still game though, still finding openings for his shots.
Oh, he's bringing in pure value.
Yeah, you can tell he's starting to get more confident in this one now. He knows momentum's a little bit in his favour.
Respect is starting to go out the window. He's done it.
So one of the key things to know about Conor McGregor is that if he has, and Trickzzy is the one that taught me this. I hope he doesn't mind me sharing it. But if he has equal or more stamina than you, he will beat you to the punch every time in a combination. So once he's got that stamina advantage, he knows he can afford to turn it on. It's a little bit more forgiving. Lovely work.
Beautiful, beautiful work. Good job cutting the cage off, moving to the right. Oh.
Mango staying patient, trying to find opportunities and openings. Obviously, I would imagine frustration a little bit setting in now.
Oh yeah, totally. He's got to slow this down somehow. Take over.
Stamina game isn't actually looking terrible here, though. I imagine recovery's going to be pretty decent, and that's a huge rock.
Beautiful. Oh wow.
What an end to that round from Mango. Late rally. Wow. See it again here. And that seems to be all they're showing on the highlights. Surprising. Like, Trickzzy had a fantastic opening round there. He got caught big.
Here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch and... Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Nice little slip there. Okay. Mango's trying to mix in those hooks and uppercuts. They link together very, very nice. A little bit off-timed.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Good body work. Double jabs are really nice.
Like a marksman with these shots.
Yeah, look at the body kicks.
Sniping away.
Gorgeous work.
He switches stance. Okay. Unorthodox. Quickly back up.
Switch. I love it. Gorgeous.
Nice connections there for Six Mango.
You just get the idea that you're looking at it. That's the impression that I'm getting right now with Trickzzy. I just feel like it's a few notches above.
One thing that Trickzzy does very well.
Beautiful.
He doesn't take too many risks when he's ahead, and it's very, very hard to come back when he's got that lead on you. Start opening up and get a lot more free flowing like this, but it's all very calculated. It's in positions where it's very hard for Mango to strike back. So that's why he's one of the champions of IFL, one of the top ranked players in the world. Tough guy to fight, tough puzzle. Elbow's going a bit crazy now for Mango.
Beautiful capoeira kick. This is high level striking. High level striking. Absolutely doing this work. Wow. 2 catches in a row. Now the defense is on. Jesus.
Wow, wow, wow. This is really clean. This is hard to watch.
Oh my, it's really tough to watch. That was complete punishment in that round. Wow.
That last minute or two, he really turned it up. The combinations were flowing.
He went into the matrix, dude. Everything clicked, offensively and defensively. Wrong. Nothing could go wrong. That was utter destruction. That's what that was in that last minute.
It was. He turned it up. He knew he had the advantage. Six Mango giving him everything he could to stay in that fight and get some momentum himself, but succumbed to it in the second round, much like myself last week. Gets the job done early. Great work there by Trickzzy. That does take us on to the main event of the evening. It's going to be MIW, the man that we saw earlier fighting as Eddie Alvarez, rallying for that late victory up against the most dominant champion within IFL history. I believe he's on 11 consecutive defenses right now. I'll just quickly fact check that, but highly ranked first double champ. Yeah, so this will be his 11th defense this week. 10 defenses straight. While we get that one set up, we'll just leave you for a moment. We'll be right back. Main event of the evening, guys. Chasemefam up against MIW. Should make for a really fun fight. Tony Ferguson up against Khabib Nurmagomedov.
I can't wait for this fight.
It's the fight we've all wanted to see for many a year now. The one that we're seeing right now, preluding maybe to the what might go down when these guys actually square off. 5th time lucky and all that.
The action begins. Our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. You ready? You ready? Let's go, fight.
Alright, touch of gloves to start this off.
He comes out with the body shot to start. He's already trying to hit the stamina.
I imagine that's one of the biggest things that Tony really presents you, is the ability to just weather everything. Cardio's crazy, toughness is madness. Both guys landing pretty clean shots opening.
Yeah, pretty clean already. Habib's stand-up is deceptively pretty phenomenal in the game, so you can't sleep on it.
No, 100% not. They've given him good power and they've given him good technique on the strikes, but the one thing he slacks on is a little bit of speed.
Yep.
So if
definitely pretty slow.
If Tony can pop him from the outside, he can make it really difficult for Chase to hit him. But right now, both guys being quite deceptive with their strikes, catching each other on the way in.
I think anytime I see somebody grab Tony, I see a lot of volume to go with it. So right now, I think he's a bit lax. He's probably let his hands go just a bit more. He's gonna beat him to the punch with the speed differential.
You're right. Especially with those, if you keep the strikes long as well. There's certain strikes, obviously,
Totally.
jab straights, etc. Like you keep it a little bit more rangy. But right now, Chase landing lovely shots. And again,
oh man,
now he's going to follow him down, I'm pretty sure. See what he's got for him on the ground. Tony Ferguson not to be slept on, though.
He's just a monster down here.
Got submissions from virtually every spot. Twisters, heel hooks, triangles and more. Honestly, Tony's fun to use down here mainly because of his rubber guard. Anybody that's got rubber guard, that it's such a powerful position from bottom.
Yes, most definitely. You actually taught me the best way to look for and counter that, and thank you. That has my game up tenfold.
Well, welcome, Rome, more than welcome. It's
I
nice to know
see that hand on my head now.
for those that don't know, if the hand on the head is the side that the same side that the rubber guard will be. So right now the rubber guard will be on the left, as you can see there, because the left hand is on the head. Knowing that from being in top position obviously can help you a lot. That also applies to the full guard animation as well.
Well, good work.
Yeah, good reversal. Stamina still looking very good.
I thought he had that. That was close. Good job posturing up. See if we can get any damage while well, okay. That's the big thing for me. I'm not that adept to the ground, but always posture up. I try to just make sure I can make full use of that and get some damage in and really beat the body up if possible.
So there's a number of people, you know, obviously there's different approaches to it. Some people, when they posture up, they'll rain down strikes, and a lot of the time that's easy to arm trap if you know how to arm trap.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way as well from you. Thank you.
If it's not that, then honestly the best way is just to be unpredictable. Posture up, and if you take it slow, like honestly the transitions are actually a lot slower than you think. You don't need to, you know, preemptively do any of them. You've got a good second to deny. It's alright. I'm surprised mine's been quiet this long, to be honest with you. He senses something in the air by the looks of things. MIW coming out strong. Coming out really strong. Have we seen a new champion? We've just seen a new champion.
He predicted that. Holy shit.
Your dog smells something in the air.
Is that what just happened? Yeah, he's totally smells something. Wow. Holy crap.
Congratulations, MIW, rallying again in the second fight. Both fights coming back from adversity.
MIW, wow. Good night for him.
Much respect to Chasemefam, very dominant champion. Sure, he's going to be back. If anybody deserves a rematch, it's him. So, what a fight. MIW finding a way to get the job done.
Dude, that was... How many seconds was that into the second round? It seemed almost...
Yeah, he came out of the gates firing fast. Second.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that. Less than 30 seconds into the second round.
Dude, great work, great job. I mean, maybe he saw something.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Wow, really picked up that pace. What a fantastic job. Can actually hear him on the mic a little bit now coming through his stream. Couldn't quite make out what he said, but sounded funny regardless. Right, fantastic work. Well, what a night of fights. Hopefully UFC is going to continue to deliver for the rest of the night tonight. I'm sure it will. But
you pick up for that. Just a main event.
Gun to my head, I'd probably say I'm probably going to say McGregor. It's hard to pick against him in this one since he starts so fast.
But I think it's difficult to really digest that, though. It's tough.
Yeah,
see what the layoff looks like and all that stuff.
Exactly right. I mean, he looks pretty good, and we'll have to see after everything that's been said recently. But he's looking pretty good. He's looking in shape. But so does Donald Cerrone. No weight cut. Donald Cerrone's out there smiling. A happy Cerrone is a dangerous Cerrone.
He looks really happy. He looks in place, and you know he's motivated. Yeah,
oh, definitely. I mean, I'm rooting for him. If he can get this done, you know, most he got most finishes in UFC history, most knockouts in UFC history, head kick knockouts. Yeah, exactly. If he gets this now, along with all of those accolades, you know, we've seen the type of meteoric, you know, rises that people can have after a big high-profile win, just like Jorge.
That's exactly it, though. That's literally it. Like I feel like a fight ago we were wondering if it was over for Donald, and now it's like, you know what? You beat Conor, the money's on the table, and you might as well keep it going.
Exactly. And I mean, an interesting stat. Obviously he's been around for a long time, but Donald Cerrone's never lost 3 fights in a row. He has lost twice in a row before, and every single time he comes back with a win. He's done that a number of times where he's lost 2, come back on the third and won. but he's never done it 3 times in a row. So we'll see if that's if that's changed after tonight. But yeah, fantastic fights. Looking forward to them.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's a good card.
Until next time, guys. Peace out. Appreciate you all stopping by. Everybody took part. Cold Blood starting by. Good to have you back, brother.
Oh, good to be back.